Determining equal equations. So today I have a couple equations for you. Starting out with 8 times 5 equals 40. How do I know that this equation is true and it is indeed equal to? Well, because if I count by 8 5 times, just checking myself, 8, 16, 24, 32, 40. That's 5 times. That does in fact give me 40. If I count by 5 8 times, it gives me 40. So figuring out that this side is equal. When you're looking at an equal sign just means, it doesn't mean the answer, it means what's on one side is the same as what's on the other side. What's on one side is the same as what's on the other side. So because that's what equal means, I can start out with 40 equals 8 by 5. This might look backwards to you, but in fact, it's just an equation telling you that this side is worth 40, and if I add it up, this side should be worth 40 as well. So when I multiply 8 times 5, I get 40. 40 is the same as 40. Over here, I have 10 times 2. I'm going to work it out. 10 times 2 is 20, and this side is 8 times 5 is 40. Those two are not equal, so I would put a line through it. Those two equations are not, that equation is not equal because the two sides are not the same. So determining if it's equal, figuring out what the expression on one side equals first, and then seeing if the two numbers are the same. So 20 is not the same as 40. So this is actually the symbol for not equal. So I have 8 times 5 here. Again, we've talked numerous times, it's equal to 40. And now I'm going to go through my parentheses. I know that 4 times 2 equals 8, and I'm still going to multiply 5. Look at that. I have 8 times 5, and I know that that's 40. So this equation is true. This is the only one of my equations that is not true because it does not equal to 40. And so when you go to determine if an equation is equal, you're finding the value on one side and see if it's the same as the value on the other side. So let's try something else here. So sometimes you might be looking at an equation that looks a little bit like this one on the bottom. 8 times 2 is 16. Is this equation true? Yes, because if I count by 8 2 times, I get 16. Or if I count by 2 8 times, I get 16. So the value over here is the same as the value on this side. And so because of that, if they want you to build an equation, that means two sides are equal, 16. And so I need to make this side equal to 16 as well. I already have 8 over here. Many people would just put 16 here. But if I put 16 here, I have to add 8 to it, and that still would give me a value of 24, which would make this sentence not correct. It actually would be like that. 16 is less than 24, or 8 times 2 is less than 16 plus 8. I want to build something that is in fact equal. So I am going to go ahead and look for something I can add to 8 to make it 16 so that both of my sides are equal. And when I do that, I know I can count up to 16 from 8, and if I do that, I get 8. 8 plus 8 is 16, and 16 is the same. So that is determining and building equations.